Welcome back, and this is DJ Gamer bringing you POG's first looting contest. Yes, the Pot of Gold clan went ahead and decided to see who could get the best loot over the course of a week. So we did it by each Town Hall level. First of all, we have Alligator 8892 here with the Town Hall 5 division of the contest. Uh, now, uh, yeah, basically the rules of the looting contest simply were that the total amount of gold and elixir collected would be scored, and the top gainer of the week who submitted a replay would go ahead and get the victory on that one. So Gator here using the Giants, Wizards, and Archers to do their thing. This base seemed to be pretty easy to move along with. Got the Wizards going up top, a little bit of divide and conquer action. The Wizards up top did end up being at risk with the defenses not having Giants to shoot at or anything. But it turns out pretty well here. They're making their way in. A few of the Wizards from the clan castle ended up backing up the Giants, and the defenses did get taken out soon enough and got distracted enough by the Giants that the Wizards were able to do their job, and the Archers come in for backup. So with this raid, Gator got a total of about 60k of gold, about 163.6k of elixir, and was our top entry for Town Hall 5. Now in our clan, not too many Town Hall 5s in it. Most of our clan mates are between 7 and 9 somewhere. So not a hugely competitive division for this looting contest for Town Hall 5, 6, or 10, but we do have some entries in there that I can show off here. And I'll just be going in order of the Town Hall. So at this point, the attack is getting taken care of. The Wizard Tower is the last defense standing, and the troops are just going to go ahead and clean up the rest of things here. They're going to make their way down to the barracks at the right here, and then we have a couple of army camps down at the bottom left that'll get taken out. So on top of getting all that loot, Gator went ahead and got a 3-star victory out of it and 22 trophies. Now, I think in the future, maybe for other looting contests, I might perhaps score Dark Elixir heavier, but just figured I'd keep it simple for now and see how things go. And you can see the last of the troops here making their way down, finishing things off. So all in all, we had some pretty good fun in the looting contest here. It seemed to be a good idea that the clan enjoyed. And so I definitely look forward to bringing more looting contests in the future. And as this one wraps up, we'll get our way into the Town Hall 6 division. We had another good entry there. And here we have our Town Hall 6 entry. This one comes from Demo, who is a new member to the clan recently when this video was submitted. Did a pretty good job of finding a base that was actually in the Town Hall 7 level to go ahead and take out. As you can see, the elixir collectors and the gold mines have been pretty much filled up, and that's where most of this loot comes from. Demo does also end up getting a 3-star victory out of this, ensuring that all of that available loot is taken, and that made it so that it was a pretty difficult one to beat for the Town Hall 6 division. So as you can see, the Giants come in, a couple of heal spells coming out to get them started, and then a couple of healers to follow in, so there's kind of a 2-point attack here from those Giants. And the Wizards are able to funnel their way into the middle of the base to start off with, to go ahead and get things taken out. And for the most part, you can see here that the Giants are going to be followed by those Wizards and make sure that the Wizards are protected. At the same time, the Wizards can get some of the stuff in the core of the base while they're moving along and following those Giants. Aside from that, pretty straightforward here, but you'll see that due to the ring design of the base, it was played pretty well. The Giants were able to go around, get through to those defenses, the Wizards being able to stay protected because all the attention's being paid to the Giants by the defenses of the base. Now in this case, the double walls didn't seem to do any favors up at the top, especially considering the placement of the troops here, and so wall breakers weren't so absolutely necessary for those ends, so they were able to get right in that bottom right side of the base and get their way through. And at this point, the healers are doing a pretty good job of keeping things protected here. There's no air defenses anymore to take them down, and at this point, no more regular defenses either, so the Giants themselves are even able to focus on cleaning out the rest of the base here. So at this point, pretty much all the loot's gained. Now it's all about getting the last few structures so that the trophies can be gathered as well. And pretty good that it was a 30 trophy offering, so certainly it was worth it to make sure that the battle was finished out and that it wasn't just about the loot. And I like seeing that. I was kind of thinking in doing the looting contest rules that maybe trophies could have something to do with the scoring, but I decided against that. It should have been more about the loot than anything. And right at the very end here, we get the town hall taken out. And then down toward the bottom here, just that last builder hut for them to go after. And this one is said and done. So congratulations, Demo, on being the Town Hall 6 winner for POG's first looting contest. And so at that rate, let's go ahead and see what happens in Town Hall 7. So our Town Hall 7 winning entry ended up coming from Duck Walla. I'll give you a link to his channel as well, because he not only does Clash of Clans videos for our clan, but he also does have some other game coverage as well. Some pretty great videos in there. So I definitely recommend you check him out. He also has a new little logo design for his koala for the year 2016, and I think it's pretty sharp. So yeah, definitely check him out in the link below. So with his attack, he definitely had found a base with a lot of elixir collectors and mines that were filled up. Now, this was at the time where it was just around the end of the period where they were giving us the discount on using the gems to boost the mines and collectors. So with that, the looting came a little easier for us than I would expect in future looting contests. But we definitely had some good numbers going on here. Duck Walla got his fair share for sure. Ended up getting a total of 485,000 gold, 424,000 elixir, which is a very good amount. Unfortunately, if you've seen any of his videos recently, you're going to find out that pretty much most of that gold is probably overflow for his mines. He'd pretty much maxed out on that. And he's right about at the point where he could just go ahead and get ready to upgrade to Town Hall 8. We'll see how soon he does that, given how fun Town Hall 7 has been. And so that pretty much takes care of this one here. He gets 80% damage and 2 stars and 21 trophies to boot. Alright, and here's our entry for the Town Hall 8 division. This comes from our clanmate Batman here. Managed to find a pretty filled up base here in the Town Hall 8 ranks. Definitely some full gold mines, some full elixir collectors to go after. Starts off by breaking into the middle there with the Barbarian King and the Giants to get things started and hopefully clear a path for the rest of the troops here. Then has wizards and plenty of archers to go ahead and get the rest of it. Yeah, this definitely looked like a kind of base where the loot would be easier to get as long as those archer towers on the sides by the mines were able to be taken care of. Then the rest of it would be pretty smooth sailing for troops like the archers to get to. So as you can see, the Giants are making their way into this ring design, which is similar design to what Demo had for his winning entry. That allows the Giants to go around wherever they can and get things picked up, distracting a great deal of the defenses that they get within the radius of so that the Wizards can do the rest of their job. A couple of those Wizards, of course, they do kind of go off in their own direction, but they also help supplement the Giants' ability to make sure the defenses are handled so that the loot can get picked up by the rest of the troops. And as you can see, the archers are not all out in full force yet. I don't necessarily think he might have needed them all. Got the rage spell here for the Giants to go ahead and make sure that they can run in and get that last wizard tower taken out. Well, at least on that side. Then the archers start coming in on the bottom side there to go ahead and pick up the rest of the base. So you can see almost all of the loot's taken care of now. There's still some gold left to get. The Barbarian King on the enemy base is getting taken care of as well, so that's no longer a concern. The Giants are pretty much done with here, but at this point it's just a matter of making sure that the last of those gold mines is picked up. So that way the loot's taken care of. And I don't think he got quite in the middle there to get the town hall to get the last bit of loot out of there, but certainly got the vast majority of it here. As you can see, he ended up with over 528,000 gold, 547,000 elixir, and 693 dark elixir to boot to get picked up. And with this outing, he also does manage to get a total of 8 trophies, which wasn't really relevant to the score, but it always helps to pick up a few trophies while you're at it. So Batman definitely did a good job. In fact, out of all of the entries for the looting contest, Batman did end up getting the most loot. Our Town Hall 9 entry did have a chance to pick up more, but didn't quite get it all on that one base, and we'll end up seeing that right now. And as you'll see, that the Town Hall 9 winning entry ended up being me. I mean, after all, what kind of a good leader would I be if I wasn't able to show my stuff and be competitive for this contest? So with this one, I was really actually mostly eyeing the Dark Elixir. The rest of it almost became irrelevant to me. So I just kind of play this out like I do most of my looting battles. I send in some Giants and Hogs to start getting some defenses going and getting rid of those so that I can make sure the rest of the looting troops are taken care of here. Start straggling in a few barbarians and archers and goblins at a time to see how quick I can get in there. So as well, I managed to find a base that not only had the full mines and collectors, but I also had empty expos to not have to worry about. So that was really nice. The walls were pretty tough. Otherwise, if those expos were, refueled or something, I probably would have had a much harder time getting through to get to a lot of the stuff in the center. But since the elixir collectors and the dark elixir drill and the gold mines were all on the outside, I wouldn't have had to worry about those too much. Still, I was pretty happy I found something like this. Needed to get some big loot to help supplement troop donations for war, and it's always great to have a lot of extra dark elixir. Although at this point, mostly what I just need it for is upgrading my heroes, at least until I get to Town Hall 10. So at this point, yeah, things are pretty much taken care of as far as most of the loot goes. I did end up in the end getting a total of 492,000 gold, 337,000 of elixir, and 4,560 dark elixir. So I was pretty happy with that. Yeah, anytime you can find a base that has that much dark elixir, you can't really say no to it, even if it means chances are you can't even get into the source of the dark elixir in the first place. But yeah, I was just happy enough to get that. But it turns out I also ended up winning my division of the looting contest as well. So that was pretty fun run there. And for our final replay, we have the Town Hall Division winner. That would be Ouch, a longtime member of PotOfGold. Uh, get some golems in there on the left just to get things started, get some wizards going, make sure that get rid of that archer queen and the barbarian king pretty fast. It's a pretty good approach to try to get those heroes taken care of, especially if they're on the outside, get them knocked out, get them out of the way. Ouch also had the added benefit, if you'll notice, of cleaning out a bunch of gold and elixir storages that were right along the perimeter of the base. Apparently this is some kind of a trophy base or something, and that's why the storages were all out there. That made it easier for Ouch to collect. At the same time, didn't really waste any effort in trying to get extra stars out of it, it seems. So gets a couple of rage spells in there. The golem still kind of to try to favor on the outside. There's a lot of compartments in this base, so it's kind of easy to see why that might be. Because the golems would just want to try to find those outer defenses that only have that one wall separating them instead of digging deeper. At the same time, this kind of keeps, for the most part, the troops away from the Inferno Towers until you get to later on in here, where this outer Inferno Tower gets started on trying to take out the troops. Giant Bomb takes out a lot of them too, right there. So that one bottom right end was kind of heavily defended, more so than the rest of it, it seems. Of course, a couple of the other Giant Bombs were on the outside at the top left there as well. You can see the burn marks from those. And so with that, this one's kind of wrapping up here, but Ouch definitely gained a lot of loot on that. 316,000 gold, 376 elixir, and an extra 1455 dark elixir with that, gaining 7 trophies in the process. So congratulations to Ouch, congratulations to all the other division winners for the looting contest. It was pretty fun to do, and we're going to definitely be doing it again in the future. So stay tuned for that, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you got a few tips about looting, perhaps. And thank you for watching. Keep on clashing, and we'll see you next time.